Good evening, sisters and brothers. My name is Simba Hanley. I'm at the Black Business Awards. I was a recipient, and I watch FAM TV.
Hey, this is Travis Blackman. You're watching FAM TV.
Hey y'all, you're watching FAM TV. And FAM TV stands for Fearless African Movement. We're all about unity. As you can see, we're out and about. Look out for us. We're going to be having smoke thoughts. You won't want to miss that. And there's so much more. Make sure to tune in and subscribe to the YouTube page and hope to see you out. FAM TV will keep you locked.
Yeah, I said love comes with hate. So I'm always trying to understand what love is about. You know? Like you got people who just say they got love for you, you know, but you never really know what it is. It's just I always thought they just being themselves. That's what it is, you know. Just love is just like being yourself, and but I guess as I grow now, you know, there's more to it than just that, you know. It's like a duty. Love is like a duty, you know. It's something that you got to do for, you know. And it's not that something that you just kind of born with, I guess, you know. I'm just guessing right now, you know, but you're definitely born with, you know, most of us with nose and ears and, you know, and lips and so on. But love now is something that you don't really know if you're really born with that. You grow up and see it, you know. You grow up and you see it, you kind of, you know, experience it. Then you gotta, you know, put it out there and see if you really got it. And how do you know if you really got it until somebody tells you, man, this brother loves me, or you know, that's when you find out. But that same person now, he probably doesn't have the same definition as love as you now. But you just going along with everything, and it's all love. You see what I'm saying? But we don't really break these things down, you know. Just like any other thing, like, you know, nigger or dog, you know, we don't we got to break things down a little bit more.
And to me, that goes into like something within, even in our community, is understanding what friendship is. You know, what is friendship? You know, because yeah, like you know, the way we treat our friends. You know, that's why in our community we don't say friend, we hear friend. Family, we say family. And we have to say family because friends have done us, we've been, and that's the Willie Lynch syndrome on us. And what we got to do, I believe personally, is, make a commitment to each other. It doesn't have to be the black people you don't know. It could be your family. Like, to start treating your family not like man them on the block like you're doing dirt with, because that's what our communities have become. Everybody is moving like it's a gang. The family's a gang, and we're treating our brothers and our cousins like they're gang brothers, and like we don't need to do that anymore. We can go back to actually knowing what a true friend is and being a friend. Like, you know, if you see your friend doing something that's gonna bring them to ruin, you know, talk to him, tell him something.
So yeah, so you're talking like friends, and I heard the term frenemy before. When I was growing up, my parents them told me, yo, you don't have too much friend, because friend always lead you into trouble. Friend's always gonna get you in trouble and rate. So that's part of it, and I want to go back to what you're saying about love. My belief, just my belief, I was born in love. I was born from love. That's right, brother. That which has created everything here has to deal with some kind of love, because I mean, look around, look at nature. Like, it looks lovely. But I want to build what my brother Naza was saying. Like, then so that's a essence of love. But at the same time now, love between like a male and female now is like a water, and you gotta water the plant. You gotta wake up every morning, take care of it, make sure it's getting sunlight, make sure so it's like you gotta grow love or mature in love in that sense or something, you know what I mean? So love is important for the friendship, or as we call it, family, because even our family bloodline will all treat you worse sometimes than your friend. Your friend will treat you better than your family. You see what I'm saying? So I understand exactly what you're saying, and this is what disunites us, I believe, sometimes. Because some people say we're family, we're friends, we're this, but then it's all about the character and the action for one another. Because if someone is my friend or my family, and you see me on the street down and out, you turn around and you laugh at me? Or would you come and assist me at helping hand? Would you record me and say, let me put this on social media?
Never.
You get what I'm saying? But then you tell me you're my friend. That's not my friend. That's not my family. So we have to understand what that means. You know what I'm saying? Especially within our community. We have to know what that means, because it doesn't matter how much information we know and how much knowledge we have. It's still our character and how we build with each other, because without that, that's what's not bringing the unity together. You get what I'm saying? Because I can look to people and say, you know, I have so much teachers, so much that I've learned from, you know, friends and so on. But if the character is not going to make me feel like I'm at home with them, if I'm thinking, damn, I really don't want to put my money here because I don't know what's going to happen. Am I going to get scammed? Even that thought alone is not good. You see what I'm saying? Because then we don't fully trust each other. So how am I supposed to trust us if we're out on the battlefield?
That's right. That's right.
How?
That's right.
If we can't do the little things, then it don't even make sense we talk about
The big things.
the big thing. You know what I mean? If I can say, damn, I don't have $5 right now, or I don't have money right now, and the man says, that's nothing, yo, I'll buy you want some food? And he doesn't have to remind me. I'll know next week or next time I check him, he's down. Those things are missing, because those things are not in the books. Those things are not in knowledge. Those things are in character building. And that's part of, like, it's part of maturity. It's part of us, like, on a spiritual level of growth. And it's there with all of us, but there's no book to really read that, to build that. That's something natural that you gotta, through experience, life experience. And I feel like that's what a part of me, that's what I'm going through now, you know? Building that and seeing that and saying, yo, the knowledge is great, and I'll never stop trying to learn more about knowing thyself.
Never.
You know what I mean? But that's another part that we got to, everyone in the community, whether we call it conscious community, whatever we want to call it, we all have to build and grow there. Because what I've noticed is even some of the great people that I would call master teachers had forms of PTSD. And if we don't want to admit it, we're going to act just like a pastor in a church that we're criticizing and talking about. PTSD, post-traumatic, yeah, there you go. Stress disorder, slave disorder, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. So that's the thing that we have to be humble about and admit. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm saying even teachers gotta admit that, yo, there's parts of me I'm always working on to become better. But if we try to pretend someone else is so perfect and they're gonna teach us everything, and we look to them now like they're a god, we doing the same thing over as the church, and it just doesn't make no sense. So that's a part of like the growth or development I want to share and really talk about. You know what I'm saying? And saying that's a key part to it, you know? So I'm not gonna tell people, oh, you're just reading books. No, continue reading, but that there's other parts to it as well in the growth and maturity, and that's one of the things I feel like the whole community, the whole world needs to know. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk. Well said, brother. Well said, brother. Well, yeah, man, I agree on everything you're saying, brother Jerome. You know what I mean? And as far as love goes, I look at it like real love is like what brother Frosty Ross saying, is that it is loving thyself. You know what I'm trying to say? That's really what it is, and it's like exactly, you know what I mean? And I feel a lot of brothers, you know what I mean, out here, you know what I mean, don't really love themselves so much, because they focus on things that, like, for instance now, a man out there who's hustling, you know what I'm saying? I have no problem with brothers doing what they do to make their money, but you're quick to see another man, you hear about something, you're quick to go jam that man and take his shit instead of doing business with him. You get what I'm trying to say? That causes conflict. That causes envy. You see what I'm trying to say? Right? So, real family know what I'm saying, boils down to just loyalty. You get what I'm trying to say? Who's really loyal with you? So once someone's loyal with you, you could do business with them. You could build with them. You could gain a true relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? You'll really have a deep love for them. You get what I'm trying to say? If they end up in a jam or something, you're going to go rescue them. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. That's what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? And like you were saying when you were speaking just now, you're saying that even sometimes your own family members could cross you. You know what I'm trying to say?
Cain killed Abel.
So
I ain't Christian, but
I started.
you know what I'm saying, cuz? That's how it is.
I started telling myself now.
Right?
You
know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I started telling myself now the old saying that goes blood thicker than water, but yeah, so is mud. You get what I'm trying to say? So anybody who's really loyal to me, that's my family. Like this right here is my family. I love this guy. You see what I'm trying to say? I put my life on the line. He knows that. So I'm trying to say, this right here is my family too. Me and Ian just started connected, but me and Ian ride. We think the same. You see what I'm trying to say? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I love you too. You're my brother. You know what I'm saying? I love her too. She's my sister. I love you too. You're my brother. You get what I'm saying? Because I love myself is how it's so easy for me to spread that love. It's so easy for me to connect with other people.
That's right, brother.
You see what I'm trying to say?
That's right, brother.
So that's real love right there, fam.
It is, man. Hold on. Just like the blunt, the rotations get messed up. That's why I passed it to Biggs real quick before I spoke, you know what I'm saying? No, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful point that brother Naza, what a beautiful name that is. The definition of love is different in everybody's perspective because everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? And I would have to retract the word love for those who are not on that wavelength of thinking. Okay? Let me use the word positive energy, because if you're more of a mechanical person and more of a technical person and a less spiritual person, let's look at that positive energy and negative energy. In mathematics, because I'm not a big mathematician, my brother, if not correct, 2 negatives makes a what? A positive. And 2 positives make a what? A positive. All right?